These gel-packed goo. Pretty yummy. They got lots of different flavors. From birthday cake to s'mores to lemon lime to strawberry banana. They have berry. They're not a sponsor, but pretty good, easy to digest. And that's important. Got people video calling. Amazing technology now, what we're able to do. Try and use it for good, not for evil. We're at 5.5 miles, an hour, 8 minutes. Outrigger, Waikiki. I've never been to Hawaii. The ABC stores. We saw a little bit of everything. I got a lot of them. Not quite on every corner, but on a lot of the corners. I don't know if you can see him, the guy up front. Yellow vest. He's part of the crew. Becoming athletes. Thank you, guys. Ooh, it smells like coffee. It gives a little boost, even though you're not drinking it. Thank you. Put things down for a second. We got this aid station.
Looking good.
You get water? Peter V. Thank you. Always should debate whether to slow down at these things. Not sometimes try to get back going. Woo. More water. Thank you. Let's go. More water.
Let's go.
Thank you, guys. Oh, amazing volunteers. Later in the day, I'll be. What is it?
Gasoline.
Oh, gasoline. Do they get this gasoline on a stick? It really comes handy. There you go. Nice and refreshing. Get up with this. Hundreds of birds that are up in this tree here. They're waking up early this morning. Sun's not up, but runners are out. City lights are on. Trying to stay on a little bit longer, see if anybody will jump on. Next time I gotta get a GoPro or some sort of a holder for my phone. had one for my arm, but it doesn't detach like I thought it did, so just having to hold it in my hand. But that's okay. Woo. These are my tri-suit. That's what I use for the Ironman. It's nice because they got pockets in the back. It doesn't really chafe, so that's what's nice. Whew. Keep going through this yellow light. Woo. Hopefully I don't get a ticket. Alright, Waikiki Beach is over here. Can't really see it too well. Just hit mile 6. So means we're a little under a quarter of the way through it. Only 4 more hours or so to go. Thank you, officers. Really appreciate everybody that makes this event happen. A lot of people go into making this thing possible. Not to mention that, yeah, I mean, the road's closed. Not that anybody's running this early, but the road will stay closed probably until about 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock, until the last person passes through this way. You got a lot of walkers. So, again, there's no race time limit on the race. And try and hang on until we get up to this kilometer marker that's up here. Oh, this is the mile marker. So I get to my watch. Let's start a little bit early. Mine says 6.1 miles, so this is 6 miles here. Means I got a little farther to go. Go Canada. Some people representing. Go Canada. Go Ducks. Go Ducks. Woo. That's the nice thing about having a duck in the family. You can be a duck and a bulldog. Get the cheer for both teams. Unless they're playing each other, of course. Kind of sad this year that neither one of them made it in the playoffs. They had their opportunity. But just didn't quite happen that way.
It'll be a super easy transition compared to like other coaches.
This is where the event's going to end, so they got all their tents and stuff set up here. And if you can see through the trees, that's the finish line. That's for 10K finishers. So don't want to accidentally go that way. I mean, I finish early for sure. That's the start to park 10K, but the marathon does end up nearby as well. So last year, the runner that was running ran down the wrong way, and he actually ended up not finishing in first. Just want to welcome, little side to side. Just want to welcome those that have joined. Can't quite see who you are, but thanks for joining. We're in the middle of the Honolulu Marathon 2023. We just hit the 10K marker, so that's nice. The marker's in our bibs, so that's fun. But yeah, I've been running not quite an hour and 20 minutes. So, initially my goal was to finish and beat my time from last year, which was 5 hours, 25 minutes. Which means I gotta set a pace about 12 minutes, mile, or maybe 12 and a half. But we'll see. I didn't get to train nearly as much this year, but it's the second time doing it, so I'm trying to pace myself a little better. Last year, I definitely overran. If you can, share this video, share the link with anybody that you think might be interested. Just gonna kind of stay on the live stream here for a little bit and be on and off throughout the day. I wanted to give people that have not run the marathon an opportunity to do so. Well, my wife is calling me, so I gotta send her a message. If you know her, you can send her a link. Check on live stream. But if she calls back, I'll have to answer, and then I'll jump back on. But here we go. Let me show you what's going on over here. So over here, they got all the trucks and stuff. Most of this is for after the marathon. They had to station it and then load it. The sun is just starting to come up, so you get a little bit of light. But I don't know if you can see past these wires. I'll turn down a little bit lower. And there's the moon. It's beautiful. Mountain. We're gonna run around Diamond Head. So it's gonna be a good day. And but yeah, I don't know. I'd like to beat my time for last year, but really I just want to finish and not be injured, and see if I can learn from this experience. Okay. Wife just said that I can call her back, so that means it's not an emergency, which is wonderful. She's so supportive. She came down and cheered me on, and yeah, it's a wonderful day. One of the things I was saying earlier, though, is just get going. I never thought I'd run a marathon. About 10 years ago, I started running to try and get in shape, and 1 mile seemed like a lot. And I would try and find time to do that during lunch. Was not fast at all, but just started. Over the last 10 years, I'd say I've been inconsistent. But if you can, like the video, like the stream, subscribe. That helps other people to know that I'm live. And you can share it if you know how to do that. That'd be awesome. But yeah, but just start running, trying to stay in shape, because what I do for a living is a lot of sitting, sometimes standing in between, but a lot of stationary job, which so many people have, and it's causing some health problems in my back, my hips, and I'm gonna turn it so you can look at the race. It's probably more interesting than looking at me. I'm already kind of sweaty, but just needed to do something, and running was something I could do. And I don't know, about 7 years ago I got into Kaji Kimbo, which is mixed martial arts, and that was good because it was regimented. at least a couple hours every week. Got to learn new things. So it was stimulating. And also physically really good for you. A lot of good cardio, as well as mental exercise. And then COVID hit and kind of put a hold on what was going on at the dojo. And they kind of stopped meeting in person. They had some Zoom, which I continued to do. But during that time, decided I needed something to be able to get out. I wasn't relying on other people. So my neighbor Curtis, who you may have seen in one of the early live streams, asked me if I'd heard about the Honolulu, which is a half Ironman, 70 miles, 0.3, which is a half marathon, 13.1 miles, 1.2 mile swim, and a 56-mile bike ride. And when I first moved to Hawaii, I got to actually volunteer at the full Ironman, the World Championship over in Kona, and thought it was amazing. Thought, man, that'd be awesome to do one day. Never really thought that I'd be able to do it. And now I've done 2 half Ironmans. I don't know if I'll ever do the full, but it's a lot of fun. The process of training, as mentioned earlier, is part of the benefit. You get to be places where normally you wouldn't be, at times of the day that normally you wouldn't be there. See things, seen so many amazing things, God's creation, through my runs. And so it's been good for me. And yeah, I've done 2 of the half Ironmans. Gonna plan on doing another one in June of next year. But the Honolulu Marathon just started last year, which, to be honest, running is not my favorite thing to do. The runner's high comes at a high cost, as far as I'm concerned, but it's good for you. And if you run properly, your form's okay. You really don't injure yourself. So I've done some research on that. I mean, different experts will say different things, but most will agree that exercise in moderation is really good for you, even running. The intensity level is what sometimes will cause damage and injury. Although there's a lot to be said for higher intensity workouts and cardiovascular benefits, and that you can get the same benefit from a shorter workout. But I just encourage people to move. Don't have to do a marathon, don't have to do a half day. Just do something, walk to the mailbox and back. I don't know if you saw, but they had all those. And yeah, they get full by the end of the day. Sorry, Lua is a outhouse or bathroom in Hawaiian, so I myself sometimes use different words. Been in Hawaii now since 2012. Well, I initially came out in 2011 for a month. It's a wonderful place to live. Live on the Big Island. Hilo, that's where our practice is. Much different than Honolulu and Oahu. I'd say it's more of the old Hawaii. Although it's growing up quick. A lot of people moving over there because there's more space. More affordable housing, although it's still very expensive. But comparatively, it's much more affordable. So, but yeah, thanks for being on with me. Almost done up 7 miles. Just gonna keep on, and feel free to jump on and off throughout the day if you can share my channel. Tell people to subscribe. Gotta update your notifications so that you can see. I'll be on and off throughout the morning. It's about 6:30 here in Hawaii, which is 11:30 East Coast time, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll probably finish up another 4 to 5 hours. And yeah, you'll want to see the finish line for sure. It'll be a lot of fun, even throughout the race. There's some breathtaking views, although, to be honest, my breath is being taken away already just from running and talking. I'm not used to running and talking. Not too bad. It's a slower pace. But I'm just trying to enjoy the moment. Get to share it with anybody that'd like to share, like to see it. Trying to give a perspective. And maybe not everybody gets a chance to see. And Dad said slow and steady wins the race. So the tortoise and the hare, part of my motivation for today. Last race, I did really good the first half, but I ran too quickly. There's a picture of Diamond Head. The little thing up there is the moon, crescent moon. And yeah, it really is a pretty place. If you ever get a chance to visit Waikiki area, you'll see runners all the time. Same thing, Little Kona, you'll see runners, swimmers, bikers. Really a wonderful place to be able to train like no other, although the heat is definitely a factor here for a lot of people. The humidity, I guess you kind of get used to it, and having lived in different places, visited different places, it's not that bad. Georgia in the summertime is much worse heat. Texas in the summertime much worse heat and humidity, and yeah, but one of those too many places you can run in shorts and sometimes around the top in December, not be cold. And you can do it, but it's a little cold, I imagine. At least in the northern hemisphere. But yeah. Thanks again for being on. Join me if you have any questions. Try and put them in the comments section. I don't see any comments yet. But yeah, give me a thumbs up. Thank you. And give me a thumbs up. That'd be wonderful. It helps other people to know that it's an interesting experience. Alright, coming up on mile marker 7 according to this.
Good job, everyone.
Thank you. Woo! Well, hearing that really helps. Let's just see behind me for a second. Quite the race. Hey, thank you, Grace. Really appreciate that. Thumbs up. It's awesome. Hope you're doing okay. It's an interesting time to be alive. And gotta find ways to keep positive, keep your attitude good. But, yeah, I'm gonna show you this here. Somebody with the flag of the U.S. And it takes a lot to carry that. I carry my phone, some water and gels. Thank you. So positive, a lot of positive people. Oh, getting a little blurry. There we go. Sorry, you're okay. And